So my social media accounts absolutely blew up in 2020 because of the ways that I teach you guys how to win with money without the BS. Now, why did I start doing this? Because I remembered what it was like in my early 20s when I felt like everyone else had a copy of the instructions to life that I just seemed to be missing. And I did not understand how the people around me were like buying houses and going on these lavish vacations and like handling their student loans and having weddings. Like, how did you have the money for these things? How were you financially stable enough for kids when I couldn't even take care of myself? So as one does, I had an existential crisis and I was like, who am I? Why am I here? What's the point of anything? I didn't understand why I did what I was supposed to do, right? Like, I went to school, I got the good job, I was promised all the wealth and the happiness and the success, and like, where was it? And I kept following traditional advice, right? Like, I would try to budget and I would get ahead for maybe like a month or two, but then I would fall back into living paycheck to paycheck even though I was making good money, and I didn't understand why. Everything to do with money felt like a foreign language to me, and I just felt like I was set up for failure because I didn't have parents that taught me these things. Like, I didn't grow up with money. I didn't have anyone to ask. But I decided, okay, you know what, Nicole? Your life is not going to be like this. There are people that are doing it. So you have to know the things. You have to learn the things. And I devoted my 20s to learning everything that I could about money. I studied rich people and I developed my new way of managing money without a budget, without restriction, without shame, without all of the bullshit that is pushed on us by the older generations that just doesn't work. Using this new strategy, I was able to go from $40,000 in debt to saving my first $100,000 by 25. I paid off my student loans in 18 months. I paid for my wedding in cash. I bought my dream home, and I was able to build up my net worth to $500,000 in my 20s using these strategies that I then built to being over $1 million at 30 years old. That has continued to grow from there. And I know what it's like to feel like you have no one to turn to. So that is why I created this account. And I remember creating my Instagram account and I had 0 followers. And I was like, who's going to be the first one? Who is going to be number one? Like, I didn't think anyone would follow me. Since then, we have grown a community, and I say we because like we're all in this together, babe. We have grown a community of over 1.7 million badass babes. I have worked with thousands of students personally, and I have changed so many lives. Like, oh my God, I feel so freaking blessed to be able to do this. And I don't know what this is, but I keep doing this in every video now, and I think it's like my like internal excitement coming out, but like just bear with me. Like, guys, this stuff works. Money gets to be easy when you have the roadmap to success. Stop trying to make your own mistakes. Just learn from mine.